Okay, guys, so this is a really exciting thing for me, even though it probably won't be interesting to you, but I haven't even told Laurel this. I told my mom. But Sarah just looked at her official transcript, her unofficial transcript. I thought it was on a different website than it was, so I was wondering why none of my grades were showing up. So yeah, it's in the middle. We've already started second semester, so it's a little bit late for me knowing this, but I got my grades. So, first class would be Chem for Dummies, aka Contemporary Science or Non-Science Majors. A minus, pretty good. Could have been higher if I actually worked in that class. Gen Psych, got an A, worked my ass off, completely bombed the final, but thank God. That's what extra credit is for. 97. Media and Free Society, got a B. Hardest class I took. Pretty psyched about that. That means I must have done pretty well on the final, which makes me really happy because I studied really hard for that final, and did not do well in the midterm. Something went right for that. And then, because I was studying so damn hard for my psych final, I completely ignored studying for my social final, and I guess it shows. Because I got a C plus. Crap. You know what? I can do a C plus, even though it totally killed my GPA. And the most exciting part of all of this is that I passed university writing with a B. Okay, this is not a big deal because, well, should not be as big of a deal as I'm making it because it's not a particularly difficult course. But the final paper, I was like positive I was going to fail it because she had like this ridiculous list of like requests of this is what you must do to pass this paper. And well, unbeknownst to me at the time, I had mononucleosis. Like I've had mono since before finals week, and I just didn't know it until I think the day before I got back or something like that, like back here, college. And so I was sick, stressed out, and literally driving myself crazy. I emailed the professor like 500 times. She has not responded to me. I don't know what happened there. She's really nice, so I don't know what happened. But I was like, I'm gonna get an R, which is a really scary thought because, well, if you do all the work, you can't fail. If you just don't pass, you get what's called an R for repeat. And I didn't, and I was thinking, okay, if I fail UW and get an R, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna, take a course at KVCC or something over the summer? Because it's a requirement to become a sophomore, and I don't want to have to worry about that. And I was seriously thinking that I failed. Like, and I guess, actually wasn't even planning on. I figured out how to find my transcript. I was like, I have no clue where these unofficial transcripts are coming from. But a guy in my class, he's like, so Sarah, how did you do? I was like, Grazer, I have no clue. I can't find my transcript. He's like, just look it up online. He's like, I gotta see. Yeah, really smart guy, but he does not apply himself in class half the time. Brilliant, but I guess the whole class is beneath him. I think it was beneath us all, but because we didn't do really any work until the final paper, so it was like all dependent on that final paper, and I was kind of freaking out because, well, it's 25% of the grade. It's a fourth of your grade. I was like, and I thought I failed it. I got a 75, which is not good. Like, I'm not impressed by the grade on it. Literally, I was about to do heelclicks when I figured out I got a B. This is the second time I'm saying this, as you can tell. I'm calmed down a little bit. But the first time I accidentally said my last name, not putting that on the internet. I was like, crap. I just said my last name. I can't say that. But yeah, passed all my classes. That's really exciting. Laurel passed all of hers too. I'm hoping my GPA is higher than hers. So Laurel, I got a 3.8. 3.18. How did Laurel do? Maybe she beat me. I don't know, you'll have to see. But I think I did okay. You know, I think I need to work harder in some courses. Like, kind of blew off my soc thing, as you can tell. Like, I'm not impressed by that C+. Like, that pisses me off. Because now I'm more pissed off than I was before, because I was doing heelclicks because I got a B. And I'm not happy to get B's. I'm an A student. I mean, as in the world, I'm an A student. I'm really an A student, and I only got one A. I mean, I got an A minus, which I count as an A, but one, like, actual A. And, you know, the funny thing is, it should have been a B+. I'm not... It should have been a B+. Because a 97 is considered a B+, and as an 87. I got like 10 points of extra credit because my psych teacher gives a lot of extra credit. I'm not arguing because, honestly, I worked pretty hard in that class, and it's my major, so I want to say that I did ridiculously well in my major class. Yeah, it would technically be an A+ if they gave A+. They don't give them in college, I guess. Or maybe some classes do, but this one doesn't. But, I don't know, it was an A+. It was an A, so I was like, you know what, I got an A. 97, like, I'm not gonna complain about that. I feel like I did really well. I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I'm taking 2 courses now. So I'm taking 2 psych courses. And I've been talking for a really long time, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Because I need to eat lunch. Because the problem with all of my courses is that usually I get out at 2 for lunch. Yeah. Problem with light classes. Bye.